Good morning, children. And today I am going to take now that human geography, now chapter now that 5 now that primary activity. Already I have completed now that primary activity part 2, plantation agriculture now over. And today I am going to now take class now part now 3 in primary activity. So in the primary activity part 3, now we are going to discuss now 4 important topic about now extensive commercial grain cultivation, mixed farming, dairy farming and Mediterranean agriculture. Extensive commercial grain farming. See, this type of commercial grain farmings are more common in the northwestern part of North America, Europe and Australia. Because each farmer they are having more than 1,000 acre of land, so that at a time they can cultivate a single crop vast area. So Canada is known as wheat basket of the world because they are largest producer of wheat in the world. And these crops mostly they are cultivating not only wheat, they are also cultivating barley, oats, corn. These are the main important that farming is very large. And all the work from plowing to harvesting, all the work done by machinery, all mechanized. So this type mostly found in the temperate grassland. See the temperate grassland of that erosion steppes and Canada and America that is called prairies, and the pampas South America, Argentina, belt of South Africa, Australia that is called downs, and the Canterbury plain of New Zealand. These are the main important place. They are following this extensive commercial grain farmings are more common in the world. Then next coming to mixed farming. So mixed farming. So what is mixed farming? Mixed farming mean the farmer they used to cultivate intercrop, because the main aim they want to get more yielding from the soil. Because only one crop you are cultivating it exhausts all soil fertility. That is why they used to follow the intercropping in between in order to maintain the soil fertility. And mostly you can see that this type of mixed farmings are now highly developed in different parts in the world, particularly northwestern Europe, eastern the North America, parts of Eurasia, and mostly they found in the temperate grassland. Mainly important thing they are cultivating that maize, fodder, wheat and corn. Now this is the main fodder crop for the important for that mixed farming. They used to feed to the animal. The main important animals here cattle, sheep and pig and poultry provide the main income along with the crop. So this type of farmings are more common all along the temperate grassland. Then next and here you can find out this type of farmings are mostly western part of Europe, the northwestern part of North America, Australia and New Zealand. So next that is dairy farming. So dairy farming also mostly you can find out most of them they are found mainly in that temperate grassland regions. Now the main it is one of the most advanced and efficient type of rearing of milching animal. Mainly it is capital intensive. Animal set storage facility for fodder. Feeding and milching machines added to the cost of dairy farming. Special emphasis laid on the cattle breeding, health care and veterinary service. Mainly that animals are not taken much care. See here that dairy farming more than 10,000 cattle are there. All the cattle are not taken much care. Particularly veterinary doctor weekly they visit and they can take health care about the animal. So that is why these animals are now giving more yielding of milk. So they are getting milk product, meat, other thing they are packing, and they are milk they are converted into value product. They are exporting to different part in the world. So this type of the dairy farming is more common in the northwestern part of North America, Europe and in Australia and New Zealand. So these are the main important that dairy farming in the world. Mainly you can see that most of the three important area, that is commercial dairy farming. Largest that northwestern Europe, the second is Canada, and third belt include southeastern Australia, New Zealand and Tasmania. The next now coming to now Mediterranean agriculture. Mediterranean agricultures are more common now in the southern part of now Europe along the Mediterranean Sea. That is now Spain, France, now Italy. Some part of the regions now in North America, that's California. Then some part of the area and that Australia and New Zealand. And some part of the area in South Africa, it is more common. The main important here now they are cultivating now the fruits. Fruits are one of the most world famous now. They are come from only the Mediterranean regions only. Then that main the grapes, the one of the best quality of grapes they are producing the Mediterranean Sea. From that they are making one of the world famous wine in the world. They are packing and they are exporting to many other country and they are getting much more profit. And then that inferior varieties of the grapes are they are not dry and they are selling in the local market. The main important about this about this Mediterranean agriculture. Thank you, children. I think you understood about this four topic about extensive commercial grain farming and mixed farming, dairy farming and Mediterranean agriculture. The next we will discuss next class. Thank you, children.